Alright, this is my Terran 3 racks against Medium AI Protoss on slower, so I can explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. First thing you want to do is Control F1 to select your workers and send them to mine. Select your command center and hit Q to start your first SCV. Set a rally point at one of the unoccupied mineral nodes, doesn't matter which one, and then assign a group to your command center. I like 6, so I'm going to do Control 6. Now we're watching the minerals in the upper right-hand corner. When we get to 50 minerals, I can hit Q and start the next SCV. There we go. And when that first SCV I built pops, I'm going to change the rally point to the other unused mineral node.
SCV ready.
Like that. Now again, we're watching the minerals. When we hit 50, I can queue up the next SCV. There we go, and when the one in production right now pops, I'm going to set the rally point back to just one of the 2 closer mineral nodes. And I'll leave it there. The AI will figure out where the SCVs are best used on its own after that.
SCV
So there we go. At 50 minerals, I can queue up the next SCV, and so the one in production is 9 supply, this is 10 supply, and that's what I want. Now at about 60 to 70-ish minerals, I'm going to grab an SCV off the line and go make my first depot at my choke to start my wall. So we'll go ahead and use this guy.
Go ahead.
So he drops his minerals off, pull him off the line. I hit Control 1 to make him Group 1 so I can find him again, because he's going to be building a lot of stuff up here at the choke. I hit Z and hold E, so as soon as I have 100 minerals, I'll get the outline for the depot. There we go. And then I'm going to shift, click, rally him back over there. I'm going to select the depot even though it's still being built and do Control 4 so that I can easily find it, raise and lower it with Z. Hit 6 to select my command center, and again we're watching for 50 minerals. We want near constant SCV production throughout all of this. So there's the next one. And the one in production now is the 11th SCV, and you can see I'm food capped, but this supply depot will finish right when this SCV finishes. There's really not much of a gap. So at 50 minerals, I'm going to hit Q again. So this 12th SCV down here will start building almost immediately on the heels of this one completing, because this depot will finish. So that's 12 total SCVs, including the one that's queued. So I'm going to hit 1 to reselect this worker. Z for build. I want to make a barracks next. You notice it's grayed out because depot is a requirement. Now it's not grayed out, but it's 150 minerals. So we're kind of waiting for that. You can go ahead and hold A.
Not enough
so as soon as I have 150 minerals, the outline for the barracks will show up, and then I can place it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
There we go. I'm going to shift click rally in there. And then I'm going to double hit 6 to look at my command center. And at 50 minerals, as per usual, start another SCV. And this one I'm going to put the rally actually at my enemy because I like to scout with that 13th SCV. At about 50 to 60 minerals, I'm going to pull one off the line and make my first refinery.
In the rear
So
with the
we'll just
gear.
grab that guy. Z for build. I'm holding
Not
down
enough
W
minerals.
at 75 minerals. I'll get the
Not
outline
enough
for the
minerals.
refinery. Here we go. Click. Hit 6 to reselect my command center. At 50 minerals, I can make another SCV.
SCV
There
ready.
we go. This is my scout. I want to be able to find him again, so I'm going to select it and make him Group 5. Hit 6 to reselect my command center, and I don't need my rally back at my enemy anymore, so I'm going to put it back in a close mineral node. At 50 minerals, I'm going to Q again. Notice it has been near constant SCV production. This is the 15th. I want to go to 16. I want one more. So at 50 minerals, I'm going to Q again. There we go. Now I'm just looking at the progress bar on my refinery. When it gets really close to being done, I'm going to pull 2 SCVs off and send them to mine gas there. I'll just do these 2.
Bad news.
So right click on the refinery. Those 2 in addition to the one building it will be 3 mining gas. I'm going to double hit 1 for my worker up here. And I'm going to hold shift and hit Z for build. And at 100 minerals, E for depot. There we go. And holding shift allows me to queue it, so I'm going to do that.
Your dime.
Let go, and then I'm going to hold shift again and tell him to come back here when he's done.
SCV ready.
I'm going to select my barracks, set a rally point, and I'm holding
Not
Q.
enough minerals.
So we start that first marine
Not
off.
enough minerals.
Also going to assign it Group 7. I'm going to double click both depots and assign them Group 4 so I can find them again. Double hit 5 for my scout, and now we can give him some little places to run around, and then I ultimately like him to come over at the natural so I can see, I'll have vision when my opponent tries to expand. Double hit 5 to look at him again, and can see my opponent's getting just their first gateway, it looks like, so far. I'm also looking in the upper right-hand corner of my minerals. When I get close to 150, I want to hit 6 for my command center, and then hold R, because R is orbital command. So I'm going to do that now. 6, and I'm holding down
Not
R.
enough minerals.
And notice I can do this
Not
while
enough
I'm watching
minerals.
the scout. I can see he's got his first gas and his first gateway. He's chronoing units out of the first gateway, but that's fine.
Gangway.
I'm going to hit 7 for my barracks and hold Q.
Not enough
So at 50
minerals.
minerals, there we go. That
Not
starts the
enough
next
minerals.
Marine. And it looks like that's pretty much all there is to be looking at here for scouting purposes. So I'll double hit 7 and come back down here. This guy's done making that depot.
You scared
I'm going
me.
to move him here, hit Z for build, and then hold
Not
Z
enough minerals.
for bunker. And at
Not
100
enough
minerals, I'll get
minerals.
the outline for the bunker.
Not enough
And I'll be able to
minerals.
place it where I want.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
There we go.
Move it.
I'll just rally him over there, because that's where he's going to make the next barracks. I'll select my barracks and do that
Not enough minerals.
at 50 minerals, the 3rd Marine. We're looking to get 4 Marines out in pretty quick succession so that we can get them into the bunker once it's done. After that 3rd Marine,
Armed and
go back and
ready.
look at my command center. I want to make 2 SCVs and Mule when it pops. So I'm going to hold Q.
Upgrade
There's the first
complete.
SCV. Z click. There's the first Mule. And then I'm holding Q
Not
again.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
There's the
Not
2
enough
SCVs.
minerals.
More that I want. Double hit 1.
What's going on?
I'm going to go ahead and do the 4th Marine.
Go ahead.
Reselect 1, this worker. When he's done, he's going to make my 2nd barrack. So I'll hit Z for build. And I can pretty much hold
Not
A.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Wait till he's done. There we go. Alright, that's as good a spot as any. Shift click him back here and turn on auto repair so he can repair any structures here if they take damage. Move my Marines in, and I can even set my rally point for the 4th one. The 4th one will just go right in there, and that's good. Double hit 6. I'm going to make 2 more SCVs. And then at around 50 or so minerals. Pretty close. Maybe this guy. I'm going to pull him off the line, send him over here, and he's going to make my 3rd barracks. So Z,
Yo.
and now I'm just
Not
holding
enough
A.
minerals.
At 150 minerals,
Not
I'll get the
enough
outline for the
minerals.
3rd barracks, and I can place it.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
There we go.
I'm going.
I'm going to rally him back over here, because he's going to make a depot in a little bit. We're going to make a tech lab at the 1st
SCV
barracks,
ready.
and then we're going to make a supply depot, because we're getting close to being supply blocked. We'll just grab this guy, Z, holding E.
Not enough minerals.
At
not
100
enough
minerals, I'll get the
minerals.
outline. There we go. Click, and we'll rally him back to minerals.
Overtime.
And we're going to come, the next 2 things we're going to do at this tech lab is research combat shields, and then I'm going to make a Marauder from this barracks, but I'm waiting. So in the meantime, I can control click any of the barracks, that highlights all 3. Control 7 to make them all group 7, and then right click to set a common rally point. I'm going to manually select this tech lab, and I'm going to hold Q, because that happens to be what combat shields is. There we go.
Add-on complete.
And I can select this and hold W, because
Not
that's
enough
Marauder.
minerals.
There we go. Now this guy's almost done. We're going to make a reactor at that one. And ultimately we're going to make another tech lab at this one. But at this one's close to being done, I'm going to hold X for reactor. And then we're going to check in my orbital command. You notice we're at 50 energy, so I'm going to drop another mule. I'm going to double hit 7. And I'm going to go ahead and sneak in another queued up Marauder. That's fine, so when that one finishes, it'll start working on the next one. I'm going to select this barracks because it's almost done. And we're going to do a tech lab there, so I'm holding Z. Almost there. Sweet. And we're going to have this guy make a depot, Z-E click, and shift click him there. And then I need an engineering bay, because that's going to be timed nicely when the E-bay is done. I'm going to get weapons +1, and that's going to kick in right when my army gets where it needs to be. So there's my E-bay. Now we're going to watch this tech lab. When it's done, we're going to kick off Concussive Shells, which is E, so I'm just going to be holding E. And we're in a good position here with 3 barracks, 2 of which have tech labs and 1 with reactor, to make 2 Marauders and 2 Marines per production cycle. However, the next production cycle, when all 3 of these barracks are ready to go, is going to be 4 Marines. I'm not going to make Marauders because I don't want to spend the gas, because I need to be able to kick off
Add-on
Weapons 1
complete.
at my eBay. So I'm going to hit 7. Now that we have this doing concussive shells, 7 as soon as this reactor's done. 4 Marines is just Q, 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 Q. There's my 4 Marines. We're going to make another supply depot when this guy's done. There we go. Z, E. Just rally him down there because that's where I want the next one. eBay's almost done. Weapons 1 is Q, so I'm just going to hold Q. It's 100 minerals, 100 gas, so as soon as I have 100 minerals, there we go. So we pretty much started that right when that thing finished. That's good. Double hit 7. And now we're going to go into the production cycle of 2 Marauders, 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, 2 Marines, so on and so forth, to 50 supply, which will end up being 8 Marauders and 10 Marines total, not counting the 4 in the bunker. I'm going to leave them there. Marauders are 100 minerals, 25 gas apiece, so at 250, right? 200 minerals, 50 gas, I can hit WW. There we go. These guys, I'm going to move them up here in case we get attacked. They're close to the choke and can shoot. I can hit 7 again. At 100 minerals, I can hit QQ for the 2 Marines. That starts the Marines later than the Marauders, but that's fine. They build slightly quicker. They'll come out about the same time. Let's look at my command center. I'm at 50 energy, so we're going to mule again. We're going to have this guy make another supply depot,
Complete.
and then I can go ahead and rally back to minerals. I'm done with him for the time being. We'll double hit 7, and we're going to just watch in the minerals and gas and whatnot. We're going to do another 2 cycles
Research
of 2 Marauders,
complete.
2 Marines. And you can see the research complete. Notices we just got were combat shields and concussive shells. So at 200 minerals, I can hit WW.
Oh, it's on.
Almost there.
Go, go, go.
WW, there we go. And at 100 minerals, I can hit QQ. Anytime I move these guys close to the choke so they can shoot in case I get attacked. Hit 7, watching for 100 minerals. QQ. There we go. And we're going to do that one more time. We're going to get to 50 supply. Marauders are 2 supply piece. Marines are 1 supply piece. So you notice when the next production cycle, after I queue it up and then it starts building, my supply will be 50 of 59. And we'll end up, like I said, with 8 Marauders and 10 Marines to move out with. At 200 minerals, I can hit WW. There we go. And at 100 minerals, I can hit QQ. We're getting there. QQ. There we go.
It's about to get heavy.
Time's a-wasting.
You want a piece
Like I
of me,
said, I
boy?
like to park near the choke ramp. Let's go back and look at my orbital command and mineral line. What I like to do while that last batch is
In
producing
rear with the gear.
is
Yeah.
hold shift, hit Z and X for a missile turret, and I'm going to go ahead and have that same one build this one. I'll queue it. Just in case my opponent goes early air, I want a couple missile turrets. There we go. And then I'll shift rally him back to minerals. So that's fine. Oh, look, we have visitors. Goodbye. And my orbital command's getting close to 50, but I'm not going to mule with it. I'm going to scan with it. Alright, everything's done. I'm going to control-click a Marauder, control 1 to make it a group, control-click a Marine, shift 1 to add it to group 1, hit 4, Z to lower my depots, 1 selects everything. My group 1 is 8 Marauders and 10 Marines, and I'm going to just attack move to my opponent's expansion. Meanwhile, good time to take your own expansion is when you're pushing out to do some damage to your opponent. So let's pull one off the line.
Whatever.
See Q.
Not enough
I'm holding
minerals.
Q as soon as I have 400
Not
minerals.
enough minerals.
We're getting there.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Excellent. And then rally him to minerals. And take this guy who was on auto repair to repair any of these choke structures should they have taken any damage. I'm going to pull him over right on top of this vesting geyser. And we're going to have
Not
him make
enough
a bunker.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Sure thing.
There we go. I can hit 7, set my rally point for all my buildings out here, and reinforce as is necessary. YouTube has a 15-minute limit on videos, so I'm not going to be able to show you the attack or what I do with this attack, but trust me,
Give me orders?
this is a lot of shit, and is more than likely more than enough to smash your opponent's expo. If he doesn't have an expo, then just push in onto the main. And you can use the scan to see what's going on, like that. You can see what he's got, and that's it.